And baby, I feel like with this courthouse, things have been rewritten in spiritual court here for you. Okay? You're getting somebody real official. Okay? He got badges. He has awards. He has accolades. There's a certain level of recognition and prestige that's associated with this man. Right? Official, wealthy, well-known, possibly in the world, well, in his business. He could really belong to the financial sector. He could be involved in like crypto and this turning of the currency around the world. He could be a big wig like that. I hope nobody ain't getting with like somebody out the 1%. But I mean, live your life, sis, bro. I'm not even mad, honey. Get it how you live. You can't help who you fall in love with, right? The heart wants what the heart wants. Hey, Sirens. Welcome and welcome back. It is your favorite fairy god sister, Queen Ebony, back with another general reading. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? I hope you are feeling blessed and highly favored because you are. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much for loving me and loving my intro and being here. You really have no idea how much it means to me. It's insane to have people who've known you your whole life and do not receive you, big you up, respond in kind to you the way that strangers on the internet do. People who barely know you do. But that's what they say. It's always going to be strangers before it's your own people, which is wild, right? Oh, well. One monkey ain't stopping no show, child. We got Journey here for you, Siren. Journey, so you on the way, baby. I'm leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in this world than have them not in mine. Is that what she says? I have not listened to that song in forever, honey. Somebody likes Gladys Knight? Yeah. She said, yeah, she's like, I'd rather be in his world than not have him in mine. Something like that, right? Y'all, that could be what this is. It's a little love situation. We got Coffin on the bottom. Expectation came out. I feel like something is about to exceed your expectations. You have your expectations set. It's going to exceed those expectations. Bad health came out in the reverse, which is feeling like a lot of good health, baby. A lot of good. Oh, hello. Who's this? All right, you've been working really hard at something here. And yeah, we can't have you. I feel like your spirit guides cannot have you working that hard. They cannot have you working that hard, or somebody wants to work hard at getting you. Let's clarify. What's journey? Journey, occupation. What's expectation? I'm sorry if you can hear them outside, y'all. They blowing on goddamn snow. Because New York act like they don't know what's going on if it snowed more than 2 inches out here. Main male is clarifying expectation. Yeah, see, I feel like you've been so diligent and feel like your head has been down. You've been building, crafting, creating something, repairing, right? You've been focused, diligent, hard at work with this toil and labor card. I feel like you've been very focused. Definitely not getting paid what you're worth, not making what you're worth, not receiving what you're worth. But bills got to be paid, right? Yeah, they got to be taken care of. They got to be handled. Why is bad health in the reverse? Coffin came out in the reverse. I mean, Coffin came out to clarify bad health in the reverse. What's wealthy man? Official person. Oh, honey. Who is this? Honey, with a big house. They got the crib with the gate over here. Stability is what it's looking like. Okay. So I said something exceeding your expectations. And then we have courthouse and high honor on the bottom. Oh, so there is a man here of high honor, baby. I heard shotgun. Shotgun wedding? Ride shotgun? Ride shotgun to the wedding, honey? What is going on? Is somebody going to Georgia to get married? This could be 2 men. Hey, I'm just telling you what I'm getting here. Wealthy man and official person, there's 2 men. We're not opposed to that over here, y'all. They just haven't found us yet, okay? Everybody's welcome. You're looking at a sexually fluid woman. So if same-sex relationships bother you, might as well get the fuck on now. Be well. Yeah. Somebody wants to have a shotgun wedding, honey. Mature woman. Mature woman in poverty. A mature man. Hear me when I say, there may be people that will say, you're with this man for his money. Okay, you're with him for his money. Somebody is getting married rather quickly. You are expecting one kind of person. Look at him. Maybe you are expecting a hardworking man, right? As long as he get a paycheck, he can help pay the bills or contribute to the household in a way. I feel like you were still in a position where you were not. I don't really feel like you were allowing yourself to dream. I don't feel like you really felt like you could have what it is that you truly wanted, Siren. Okay, because look at the main male here and then look at the wealthy man. No shade, no tea, right? That's what they say. But it's different energy. Look at his vibe. Look at the wealthy man's vibe. And look at the main male's vibe. I mean, he probably still could take you out. He might have a nice little men's warehouse suit up in the closet, okay? He get the yeah, I can't even say because I'm being mean. Let me not. You know, he works. He's employed. He may not necessarily be financially stable, but I see you putting that to rest because it's given a lot of like 50-50. That's really just what I feel. Like you've been settling in love. You've been settling in life. You've been like, okay, as long as maybe if they could just help me pay these bills. If we could just split the bills, I'd be Gucci. And this whole time you've failed to realize the effort of your works, the effort of the work that you've put in has not gone unseen. And baby, I feel like with this courthouse, things have been rewritten in spiritual court here for you, okay? You're getting somebody real official, okay? He got badges, he has awards, he has accolades. There's a certain level of recognition and prestige that's associated with this man, right? Official, wealthy, well-known possibly in the world, well, in his business. He could really belong to the financial sector. He could be involved in like crypto and this turning of the currency around the world. He could be a big wig like that. I hope nobody ain't getting with like somebody out the 1%. But I mean, live your life, sis, bro. I'm not even mad, honey. Get it how you live. You can't help who you fall in love with, right? The heart wants what the heart wants. But yeah, I see strongly here. This man is going to be official tissue. He's going to be mature, responsible, of high honor. He recognizes the maturity in you. You could be older. Both of you could be significantly older. I mean, when I say older, I mean older, like gray, okay? They both got grays, okay? So you're of age. I know sometimes you can have premature grays in your 30s. That could still be applicable, all right? But I'm seeing somebody here with grays. So definitely for sure, an older couple or with the intent of growing old together, okay? I really feel strongly with this wealthy man. I said shotgun wedding, like it's gonna happen quick, fast, maybe even like out of nowhere. People are not, like it won't be reported, it won't be out. You guys will just come back married or you'll take pictures at the chapel. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Somebody could be going to Vegas as well. Official person, there's your wife. There's the wealthy man's wife. Yep. This man is fully intending on making you his wife. So back to what I was saying about people saying you got with him for money or calling you a gold digger or some shit here. Yeah, with a false person. This man, he gonna kill that. He gonna kill that noise. He gonna dead that shit. I really feel like because he's learned, he could have amassed his wealth, acquired his wealth over time. Maybe he did, maybe he at one point did work blue collar job and he worked to get himself to white collar. Yeah, he invested in himself. He worked on himself over a number of years. It could have taken him a long time. I'm seeing 19 to 22, specifically to 23, maybe even to 28, 34. It could have taken him years to really acquire this wealth, to build himself up to this position that he's in right now. And I'm saying a shotgun wedding, y'all, but yeah, I feel like he can put this to rest. Like this man will be like, he know a gold digger because it drains his energy. With the bad health in reverse, it depletes his life force. It makes him maybe want to, not do some nice things to somebody. I don't know, or feel so nice about somebody, towards someone. This man has died. Yeah, he has transformed. He has undergone some type of rebirth. That's what I was saying, right? He's built himself up over time. This is not a man that you won't have to worry about him being depressed or there being financial issues or his behavior, his internal structure, rewind, his internal struggles being projected onto you because of his financial situation or what the lack thereof in his pockets, right? So in the last reading on Dark and Divine channel, I literally kept saying, we don't like them broke boys. We don't like them broke boys. So I see a huge shift just collectively of realizing, like, if he broke in his pockets, I mean, his mind is broken. His spirit is probably broken. And that's not your responsibility, right? I see the shift in, that's why I was saying, exceeding your expectations, right? You could be expecting a blue collar man. Ain't nothing wrong with a blue collar man. Some of the men that work, some of the hardest working motherfuckers out here, for real. Blue collar men are some of the hardest working men. So if he a blue collar, but he could have started there and then like, he started as an employee and made it to like management, right? Or started as an employee and made it to, yeah, like regional manager, director, like level, or he started his own. Because wealthy man is always a CEO. Wealthy man in this deck for me is the Emperor card. So this is a man who's acquired his wealth. He's a leader. He's established himself in an industry, right? We see official person. We saw a high honor. Yeah, it's like it's been rained down on him. People know him. He'll go to war. He's going to war for what he has. He has worked for the things that he has. That's what I get strongly. So this is not a man that anybody could be confused. Like, he got with a gold digger. He's like, I know a fucking gold digger. False person. I know a gold digger. This woman is not a gold digger. This woman is not with me because of my money. This woman is not with me because of what I can do for her. Even though it's really giving, look, message fell out right on top of a privileged lady, baby. You about to hit. Ah! I can't wait for my wedding invite. I can't wait for my wedding invite. I can't wait for my wedding invite. I said shotgun wedding. I said shotgun wedding, y'all. Message came out right on top of a privileged lady, boo. This man fitting to hit you up, fitting to hit your line. There's going to be this communication coming in. He writing a letter. He's sending a text messages coming in email. There's some form of communication taking place. The message fell right on top of privileged lady. Maybe this is your message. Message. Okay, it's giving rags to riches. Oh, thank you. That's what I was saying. So I was like, even though it will appear to be, you clearly have upgraded. You clearly have been elevated to a new tax bracket because you've been working hard. Maybe you were the one here, like, and it's a spirit energy struggling, right? I just need somebody who can help me pay these bills. If I could just get somebody to go half with me on these bills, we'll be Gucci. And the whole time the universe been like, nah, boo. Nah, boo. Yeah, like you thought you was getting with your boy on the assembly line. You getting with the boss. Okay, yeah, I'm telling you, you're getting with a boss, boo. Marriage, look, there she is, main female, there you are. Yeah, so I feel like you come from humble beginnings, they come from humble beginnings. I strongly feel that. This main male comes from humble beginnings, you come from humble beginnings. And he's now in a position to pull you up out of that. I feel like I said that months ago. Because I used this deck and I said, baby, coming to snatch you out the trenches. That's what I said in that reading. I don't remember which one. Months. Okay, probably back like the summertime. But yeah, coming to pull you out the trenches. That's what this is, main female. And that's why I say you're not with this man. It's the love. You're not with him for what he could do for you or what he could provide. Obviously, you do get a better quality of life. You do go up, okay? Yeah, you do get like more extravagant, expensive, luxurious, immersive experiences naturally. That's what money do for you, okay? Money affords you to do nice things, to experience more in life. So I see that that's a benefit to coming into this relationship or this marriage or this man choosing you, but you are his gift. Because you love him for who he is. Even if he didn't have the wealth or whatever, right? If he went back to being, now I'm hearing 50 Cent when he's like, damn, if I didn't have all of this money, like, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still touch me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to beat it and support me mentally? Thank you. The part where he says, if I went back to a hoopty from a Benz, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be down to ride? Yeah. No, he said, wait, damn, I know that song. I gotta go hear it. If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? Yeah. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap because I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you feeling me? Yeah. In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Yes, that's what I mean. And we could go do what you like. I know you like that. It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? That's what I'm hearing. They could be a Cancer. They can have Cancer placements. You can have Cancer placements. I've been getting 50 cents. Somebody about to bag 50. I've been picking up on 50 for a while too, right? Because before it was that song Outside. Talked about him being a Cancer. I've channeled Best Friend, I don't know how many times in regions. Somebody finna bag 50. Y'all know 50, a very single Pringle out here. And I heard he's super sweet, honey. I heard he's super sweet. He take care of his women. He want him a nice little pretty little thing. You ain't got to work. You ain't got to do shit because he a man. He a boss, y'all. So, hey, somebody better be bagging 50 Cent, honey. I know a lot of people don't like him because he be trolling or whatever, but, like, y'all don't be, folks who see the news swear they know these people. You don't know shit. You don't know nothing for real. You don't know his real reasoning for doing anything. You know what the media tells you. And as we know, the media tells us what they want us to believe, what they want us to see, what they want us to know. And they'll lie through and through. They've been lying for decades. What are we talking about? Anyway, yeah, this is what I'm seeing, y'all. A shotgun wedding, baby, with a big bulb, okay? Girl, right? If he went back to a hoopty from a Benz, would you poof and disappear like some of his friends? Right? If he was hit, yeah. If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? All right, we close with some of these. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap, you'll be a rapper. If I ain't rap because I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you're feeling me? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Look. Yeah. Okay, it says, make the effort. This love is worth taking risks. You are called to move forward. Period. Oh my God, make the effort. Yeah. So when you get the message, okay, or the love letter, or whatever it is, oh my God. Honestly, y'all, I've been saying it took me spinning the block and going through pregnancy and postpartum and shit alone to really see that no one ever loved me for real. I've never been loved for real. It kind of makes me feel like Drew Barrymore and never been kissed, right? So some of you may really have that experience. Never truly been in love, even though you thought you were. But because these are the very things, like 50 Cent wrote songs about the women, you know, rappers, artists make music about the person that they're in love with. You become their muse. They write you letters, they romance you naturally, nothing that you have to solicit because of what it is that you stir up in them and they're compelled to express it, right? This could be a man who really falls deeply in love, right? 7, he could be a Cancer, y'all. Or something about Cancer season, the summertime. I've been saying that. But yeah, he could be very romantic, right? And that level of expression, haven't experienced somebody like that. He may have just experienced women who just want it because of the status, the image, what he represents, what he could buy them, what he could do, right? They wanted the bags, the trips, the jewelry and stuff. And here you come, like, I can work for myself. I can take care of myself. I can do for myself. I just want somebody to love me. You know what I'm saying? Julia Roberts and Notting Hill, right? I'm just a man. I'm just a girl standing before a boy asking him to love her. Twin flame, this person is your mirror soul. That's why this connection feels so sacred to you. Look, a sacred ass connection. That's why it's going to be a shotgun wedding. And it's going to be shocking to people. Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Exactly. So there's going to be, you know, nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect. But you're perfect for me. Yeah. You're not going to be perfect. Your twin flame ain't going to be perfect. And this is why it's going to be a shotgun wedding, because both of you are going to be like, fine, I'm hearing that. Oh my God. Who's that? Robin C.? Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Finally, it has happened to me right in front. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. Yep. Many missed around seems to be the one. All he ever wanted was just a little fun. Yep. That's what I'm hearing. And now you come along and brighten up my world. Yes. Finally, you come along the way I feel about you. It's too early, y'all. And I still don't know what's going on in my throat. If you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't describe it. Oh, no. Yep, y'all both on finally, and they over here singing Best Friend. Okay? If they went back to a hoopty from a Benz, would you poof and disappear like some of their friends? Be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality, Siren. You cannot attract a love with a negative mindset. You cannot attract love with a negative mindset. So this despair here, it'll never happen. Oh, that happens for other people. It doesn't happen for me. It'll never happen. No one's ever loved me. Wasn't I saying that? Never truly been loved. Prime example. Here I am giving you the example. And I have 2 children and I'm divorced. Okay? Imagine that shit. 2 children and divorced. Like, damn, I've never been loved. That's insane. Right? Because where are my love letters? Where's the adornment? Where's the roses and the flowers? Where's the shit from the movies, boy? Where is it? Girl? Because I was married to a woman. Okay? Where is it? Some of y'all, I'm telling you, some of y'all, it is same sex here. But yeah, be optimistic, boo. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. This is what you've learned. You want a mutually beneficial, evenly yoked. I pour into you, you pour into me. I'm not giving more than you're giving. We're both making the effort. We're both taking the risks, and we're both stepping forward, being honest and optimistic and transparent because we recognize how sacred this love is. It's a shotgun weapon. Babe, I'm done. And on that note, I'm done. And see what I was just saying? Yeah. It is working on your mindset, baby, your self-concept, the way that you see yourself, I'm hearing Cheryl Lee Ralph when she said, come here. When you look in the mirror, they don't have to like you. They don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see. You better love what you see. Okay? Auntie Cheryl Lee Ralph said that. You better love what you see. That's what she said. Okay? The person you were meant to be with will love you the way you are. Oh! You don't need to change. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And new love. A new chapter begins. Whether it is with what? Whether it is a new partner or in a current relationship. Okay? So some of you with your boo, they going from the assembly line to management, to regional, to CEO, to entrepreneurship. And then what majority is somebody who maybe I really feel like this man, if he never worked blue collar, he probably saw those jobs or watched his parents or people around him struggling. He was like, hell no. I got to do something that makes me mad money. I got to become an official person. I got to be somebody high status, high honor, high profile, a rapper, right? A banker, whatever, right? Get into trading, NFT or something, exotic cars or whatever it is here. They could get into fitness. It could be a number of things. Jewelry, diamonds or something here, right? Okay, yeah, that's what I feel like. But yeah, boo, new. Past lives. Look, engagement. I'm done. I'm done, Spirit. I'm done. Thank you. And I'm out of here, y'all. You have known this person before. It is a soulmate from a past life. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. I told you. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get married. Says shotgun. You riding shotgun to the wedding, to the chapel, to Vegas, to Atlanta, or wherever it is. I'm seeing a chapel. I'm seeing a very small, low-key wedding. Maybe the honeymoon or the experience following your life, your house or something will be big. Okay, you'll invest that money into shit that actually appreciates with value. But the wedding is going to be real, like small, intimate, a backyard at the courthouse, real simple. Baby, what we need is a piece of paper and the rings. We don't need all that. I'm not paying $500,000 for no wedding. I'm not doing that, period. I wouldn't give a fuck if I had $500 million. We could go right to the chapel like everybody else, and then we could see the world. Then we could buy a big-ass house. We could get some land. We can invest, okay? Make that money grow for us. That's what I'm feeling, y'all. All right. That's what I have for you. I love you. I'll be back.